Genesis chapter 10. Verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born. Verse 2. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tiras. Verse 3. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togarmah. Verse 4. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. Verse 5. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, and their families in the nations. Historical context. The divisions mentioned here likely refer to regions or tribes known from other ancient texts, such as the Akkadian Empire's conquests under Sargon the Great. Verse 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan. Verse 7. And the sons of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arphaxad, and Lud, and Aram. Verse 8. And the sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Saptha, and Regma, and Sabacha, and the sons of Rama, Ziga, and Joktan. Verse 9. And Chus begot Nimrod, he began to be mighty upon earth. Verse 10. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. Historical context. The early cities mentioned here, such as Babylon, Babel, are among the oldest known urban centers in the world. Verse 11. Out of that land went forth Ashur, and builded Nineveh, and the city Rehoboth, and Calah. Verse 12. And Rezin between Nineveh and Calah, the same is a great city. Verse 13. And Mizraim begot Ludim, and Anamim, and Lehabim, and Naphtahim. Verse 14. And Pathrusim, and Casluim, of whom came the Philistines, and Caphtorim. Historical context. The regions mentioned here were parts of the Egyptian Empire during its expansion under various dynasties. Verse 15. And Canaan begot Sidon his firstborn, and Hate. Verse 16. And the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite. Verse 17. And the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite. Verse 18. And the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. Verse 19. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon as thou comest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodoma, and Gomorrah, and Admah, and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. Historical context. The tribes listed here were likely known to the Israelites during their conquest of Canaan, but are now largely forgotten. Genesis chapter 11. Verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language, and of one speech. Verse 2. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Verse 3. And they said one to another, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Verse 4. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men built. Verse 5. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Historical context. The city and tower of Babel were likely inspired by the real-life ziggurat temples built in ancient Mesopotamia, such as the Etemenanki in Babylon. Verse 6. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Verse 7. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Verse 8. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. Genesis chapter 12. Verse 1. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, that I may make thee a great nation, and I may bless thee, and make thy name great, and be thou a blessing. Verse 2. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. Verse 3. So Abram departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot the son of Haran went with him, and Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. Verse 4. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran, and they went forth to go into the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan they came. Verse 5. And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Sichem, unto the plain of Moreh, and the Canaanite was then in the land. Historical context. The patriarch Abram, later known as Abraham, began a journey that would eventually lead to the settlement of the land of Canaan, which is now modern-day Israel/Palestine. Verse 6. And the Lord appeared unto him, and said, Unto thy seed will I give this land, and there built he an altar unto the Lord, who appeared unto him. Verse 7. And it came to pass, when they were come into the land, that Lot also which went with Abram, beheld all the plain of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere, as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, and Lot dwelt in Sodom. Verse 8. And Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in Sodom, and his substance was great, and he had cattle of the flock and oxen of the herd. Verse 9. And Abram gave him tithes of all that he had, so Abram gave him tithes. Verse 10. And blessed be the Lord which hath enlarged me hither, for I will dwell in the house of Sarah my wife, and of Hannah the daughter of Ephron my servant. Historical context. Sodom and Gomorrah, as well as other cities such as Ur and Haran, were part of a complex system of early urban centers that would eventually become major powers in the ancient Near East. Verse 11. And Abram said unto Lot, Thou must not look back toward Sodom, neither abide thou in thy brother's tents which is in the land, nor in the cities of Canaan. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Abram, Lift up thine eyes and see the place where thou art to dwell for thee, and for thy seed, and behold, a smoke hath gone between me and thee, but I will make the earth drink with its fullness. Verse 13. So that I will put it upon no more at present, but as for my covenant, unto thee, yea, thou shalt go. Genesis chapter 13. Verse 1. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasah, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations. Verse 2. That these made war with Bera king of Sodom, and with Bershah king of Gomorrah, Shernab king of Admah, and Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. Verse 3. 2 kings were with them, the king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations, and they brought war upon Bera the king of Sodom, and upon Bershah the king of Gomorrah. Verse 4. And there entered into the alliance against them 12 kings, even Tidal king of nations, and Amraphel king of Shinar, and Arioch king of Elasah, which dwelt in the plain of Shinar.